When we talk about polygamy, as the guy just said when he came up, that he feels that that was for a certain period of time. He's saying that, oh, only reason people were polygamous in the past is because a husband and wife, if a husband dies off in war or any other type of situation, then the wife will be able to go on to another husband that is actually polygamous and able to take care of more than one wife. Hello. Wives. I'm into more than one wife. So when it comes down to that, I understand the concept, but we also have to look deeper into it. And I feel like today's age is not, oh, the husband died so you be polygamous. It's more like, do you want to build like that? Some people only want to be with one person, but when you say that, do you only want to be with one person because your insecurities, because of your traumas, because of your issues that you have? A lot of people are trauma bonding nowadays. That's why I say when we're talking about polygamy, we're not only talking about having multiple husbands and wives, we're still talking about relationships. Each person, I believe, in a polygamous relationship should be have a relationship, individual, so-called monogamous relationship with each person. Therefore, the whole thing is strong. Some people, everybody does it in their own ways, just like everybody handles their relationships in their own ways. But when it comes to me, yes, it's not. I wouldn't say I don't believe in more than one husband, because I've came across women that do believe in that, and if that is what they want to do, and it's a healthy reason, a healthy energy behind that, then that's fine to me, and I would want to understand you. I love to understand people in different walks of life. But for me personally, I feel that more women around is more beneficial to me. I just don't see the husband having multiple husbands and then you're reproducing. So it's like, what are you, when you get pregnant by one husband, what is the other husbands? They're like the support system for that husband. I would love to understand that more. I think it's called polygamy, something like that. But I definitely would like to understand that. If you know anybody that has more than one husband, or a woman that's interested in that, I would like to pick your mind and understand it, fully. Now, before it even gets to polygamy, thank you for the taps, you guys. I appreciate the taps. Make sure you become a fan as well, so we can be able to connect more. But when I think about like polygamy and building, I feel that more than one woman, it would be beneficial. And I just feel that whenever I want to create a village, right? And I'm sorry, I be having all different types of thoughts. I didn't finish my other thought, and probably didn't finish a lot of thoughts, because I just be having so many thoughts. That's why we have to do a panel so we can go back and forth with people. But when it comes to polygamy, before we get to that, we have to understand monogamy. We have to understand relationships building. We have to, thank you, appreciate it. We have to understand how to connect with each other in the right way. A lot of times when we look at relationships now in the society that we live in, they're based in traumas. People are attracted to another person because of their traumas, because of the issues, because of the things that they have not healed within themselves. So when we talk about relationships and coming together to build, we need to have respect, but it's respect for ourselves and for each other. So a lot of times we're in unhealthy relationships, whether it's polygamy, monogamous, cultish, whatever, and we have to figure out how to have a healthy relationship. So when we think about, back in the day, when the woman, hey Pete, when the woman had a issue with because the woman was so dependent on the husband, at a certain point, we have to remember that people look back into history and they only look so far. History goes back way further than that. And even when we can think about things like stuff like when men was ruling and going and doing certain things, it was a certain period in time. Women has ruled too. Women has went to war too. Women go to war too in different ways. So when we talk about that period of time, or maybe it's just American period of time of history where, I need my husband because he's the one that pays for everything. We have to realize there's tribes around the world where the women actually are doing a lot of the work. It's not just sitting at home and taking care of the children. They're doing work too. So when I think about today and I think about building, I'm like, I feel like children children having multiple mother figures is a great thing. It's an awesome thing. There's nothing wrong with it. Now, when you think about children having multiple father figures, it has to be into a tribal type thing. Like, you have to be on the same accord, because you have two, like the fathers being in different, teaching the child different things. It's only productive if it's positive. But sometimes men have their own shit. Men govern their family to a degree. So I just feel like that men are important, but understanding the position of a man is important too, and understanding the position of a woman. So you got the same vibes. We can be our own, but we can't discard the people before us and next to us. I get. I definitely, hold on. We can be our own. You have to come. You have to let me know what you mean by that, Pete. I'm not. I'm not sure. I'm not trying to disregard anyone. I'm just saying that we should look into relationships and figure out the best way that we need to handle them. So, and everybody does it in different ways. And when you look at polygamy, when we think about relationships, polygamous, religious, any type of relationships, it should be the foundation should be respect for each other. So I understand a lot of people, when we talk about polygamy, they're going to feel this way or feel that way. But when you think about relationships, you're thinking about love. And when you think about love, is love limited? Or is love supposed to be limited? Polygamy? You don't understand polygamy? Well, you want to come up? You want to come up? I mean, what do you mean you don't understand polygamy? It's just more than more than two people coming together to be able to have a relationship. However you do relationships. Some people don't even do relationships like business. Hey, Pete.
What's up?
Hey.
What did you do?
Oh, hey, how are you?